Have you ever felt that inexplicable sensation of knowing someone far longer than you actually have? That silent certainty that a deep, mysterious connection exists between you, something beyond words, beyond what the eyes can see. Perhaps you've experienced moments where a person simply won't leave your mind, as if an invisible force keeps your thoughts intertwined with theirs. Or maybe you've wondered why certain people enter our lives so intensely, so magnetically, that it seems impossible it's mere coincidence. Edgar Cayce, known as the Sleeping Prophet, taught us that true love isn't a present-day discovery, but a past life recognition. Through his profound spiritual insights, he revealed that the most powerful love connections are those woven through multiple lifetimes, where two souls have pledged to find each other again, life after life, to complete their spiritual evolution together. Today, we'll explore 5 profound and transformative ways to make someone think of you constantly, not through manipulation or emotional games, but by awakening a connection that already exists on the spiritual plane. These aren't superficial techniques, but ancestral keys that unlock portals of the soul, allowing two consciousnesses to recognize and magnetize each other. The first way is to understand the power of soul resonance. Cayce taught us that each human emits a unique frequency, an energetic signature shaped by past life experiences, karmic lessons, and their current spiritual purpose. When two people share significant past lives, their frequencies complement each other naturally, creating a resonance that transcends rational understanding. Imagine two ancient harps, separated by continents, still vibrating in harmony when a single string is plucked. That's how souls who have loved each other in other lifetimes function. To activate this resonance, you must first delve deep within yourself, recognizing and honoring your own spiritual essence. This means meditating regularly, not just as a practice, but as a homecoming for the soul. During these moments of quietude, allow your consciousness to expand beyond the limits of the ego, connecting with the universal wisdom residing within you. When you align with your true essence, you automatically begin emitting a purer, more authentic frequency. This frequency acts as a spiritual beacon, naturally attracting those who share compatible resonances. The person you wish to attract will begin to feel, even unconsciously, this familiar vibration. It might manifest as an inexplicable feeling of longing, a sudden urge to contact you, or recurring dreams where you appear together. Cayce often mentioned that souls recognize each other through silent calls, intuitive impulses that arise without logical explanation. When you raise your spiritual vibration, you're essentially sending a call to those destined to walk beside you in this lifetime. It's like lighting a spiritual light that only those sharing the same frequency of love can see. The second way is to master the art of conscious emotional telepathy. Edgar Cayce revealed that all humans possess natural telepathic abilities, but most remain disconnected from this capacity due to the constant mental noise of modern life. He explained that true love creates telepathic bridges between souls, allowing thoughts and emotions to be transmitted instantly through what he called the golden threads of consciousness. To develop this ability, you need to first learn to quiet the mind and open the heart. Find a moment of absolute silence, preferably during the early morning hours or the last moments before sleep, when the veil between worlds is thinnest. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and breathe deeply, allowing each exhale to carry away the day's worries. Now visualize the person you want to think of you. But don't just focus on their physical appearance. Go beyond. Connect with their essence, with the light shining in their eyes, with the energy emanating from their being. Imagine a golden thread connecting your hearts, pulsating with a gentle, warm light. Through this thread, send feelings of pure love, gratitude, and well-being. Don't send neediness, desperation, or possessiveness. These emotions create energetic blockages that prevent true connection. Instead, transmit the energy of someone already feeling complete and fulfilled, someone who offers love as a gift, not a need. Visualize happy moments you've shared, or if you don't yet know each other deeply, imagine harmonious situations where you're together, laughing, talking, connected on a soul level. Cayce explained that when we do this with pure intention, we create telepathic waves that transcend space and time, reaching the other person's consciousness. They may not rationally understand why they're thinking of you, but they'll feel an inexplicable warmth, a sudden need to connect, a growing curiosity about you. It's as if a seed of light is planted in their mind, slowly germinating until it becomes a constant thought. The fourth way is to recognize and activate predestined karmic synchronicity. Cayce taught us that nothing in life happens by chance. Every encounter, every moment, every choice is intertwined into a much larger cosmic tapestry. When two souls are destined to meet and recognize each other, the universe conspires to create synchronicities that bring them together, naturally and organically. These synchronicities can manifest in countless ways. You might start appearing in the same places unplanned, repeatedly encountering similar situations, or discovering surprising connections between your lives that seem impossible to be mere coincidences. Perhaps you were born in the same hospital, grew up in nearby neighborhoods without ever knowing each other, or have mutual friends who never mentioned each other until the right moment. To activate these synchronicities, you need to develop a keen awareness of the signs the universe is constantly sending. Maintain a state of spiritual receptivity, observing patterns, repeating numbers, songs that play at just the right moment, or conversations that seem specifically directed at you. When you begin to recognize these signs, you can start to follow your intuitive guidance. If you feel an inexplicable urge to go to a specific coffee shop, attend a social event that wouldn't normally interest you, or take a different route home, follow that intuition. Cayce believed these impulses are whispers of the soul, guiding us toward the encounters we need to have to fulfill our spiritual destiny. Simultaneously, pay close attention to the signs the other person is sending. If you already know each other, notice if they are also experiencing synchronicities related to you. They might mention they were thinking of you precisely when you called, or that they dreamed of you the same night you dreamt of them. These are confirmations that you are synchronized on a deeper spiritual level. And here, in this moment of spiritual revelation, I'd like to extend a special invitation to you, fellow soul seeker. If these words resonate in your heart, if you're feeling that familiar sense of recognition, as if you're remembering something you already knew but had forgotten, then you are part of our spiritual family. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so we can continue this journey of awakening, loving consciousness together. Every video we share is a key to unlocking more ancestral wisdom, more truths about love that transcends time. Your soul is calling for this connection. Honor that call. The fourth way is to work with the power of shared dreams and precognitive visions. Edgar Cayce revealed that during sleep, our souls are freed from the limitations of the physical body and can travel through spiritual dimensions, encountering other souls on higher planes of consciousness. He explained that dreams are not merely products of the imagination, but are actual visits to spiritual realities where we can connect with those we love on a much deeper level. To utilize this power, you need to first transform your sleep period into a sacred time of spiritual connection. Before sleep, prepare your environment as if it were a temple. Light a white candle. Burn some gentle lavender or sandalwood incense and play very low meditative music. These elements create an atmosphere conducive to your soul rising to more subtle frequencies. Lie down comfortably, and as you relax each part of your body, formulate a clear and loving intention. May our souls meet on the dream plane to strengthen our spiritual connection. Visualize a celestial garden where you can meet, a place of indescribable beauty where there are no physical limitations, only pure love and soul-to-soul communication. Cayce taught that when we do this with sincerity and regularity, we create a dream rendezvous that can be experienced simultaneously by both people. You may wake up with the vivid feeling of having spent time with this person, talked to them, shared moments of spiritual intimacy. And often, you will discover that they also had similar dreams on the same night. These shared dreams create a powerful subconscious bond. Even if the person doesn't consciously remember the details of the dream, they will carry the energy of the spiritual encounter with them throughout the day. This will manifest as an inexplicable need to connect with you, a feeling that something important is missing when you are not in contact. Keep a dream journal by your bedside and record all dreams involving this person. Over time, you will begin to notice patterns, symbolic messages, and even premonitions about the future of the relationship. Cayce believed that through dreams, we can access information about shared past lives, understand the spiritual purposes of the current connection, and even receive guidance on how to navigate the challenges of the relationship. The fifth and most powerful way is to fully embrace the alchemical transformation of self-love. This is perhaps the deepest of all Edgar Cayce's revelations about love. You cannot truly attract and sustain the love of another person until you have learned to love yourself completely, including all your imperfections, wounds, and shadow aspects. Cayce explained that we often carry negative karmic patterns from past lives, traumas of abandonment, betrayals, losses, rejections that create energetic blockages in our auric field. These blockages act as invisible barriers that prevent true love from flowing freely into our lives. When we try to attract someone from a place of lack or unhealed wounds, we are essentially sending confusing energetic signals that repel rather than attract. The alchemical transformation of self-love is a profound process of spiritual healing that involves recognizing, honoring, and integrating all parts of yourself. Begin by honestly analyzing your relational patterns. Observe the situations that repeat themselves in your love life. Do you always attract emotionally unavailable people? Do you feel compelled to save or fix your partners? Are you afraid of true intimacy and sabotage relationships when they become too close? These patterns are echoes of past lives, karmic lessons that your soul has chosen to confront in this existence. Instead of judging them or trying to forcibly eliminate them, approach them with compassion and curiosity. Each pattern carries a message, an opportunity for spiritual growth. Develop a daily practice of self-respect and self-care that goes beyond the superficial. This means nourishing your body with foods that elevate your vibration, exercising in a way that honors your physical temple, and creating a living environment that reflects your inner beauty. But more importantly, it means cultivating a loving and respectful relationship with yourself in thought, word, and deed. Observe how you mentally talk to yourself. Are you constantly criticizing yourself? Do you compare yourself to others? Do you downplay or minimize your talents and qualities? Every negative thought you have about yourself is a reversed prayer, an affirmation that strengthens limiting energy patterns. Start treating yourself as you would a beloved daughter or a best friend. Speak to yourself with kindness, acknowledge your efforts and accomplishments, forgive yourself for your mistakes, and see them as learning opportunities. When you truly love yourself, you become an irresistible magnet for the love of others. Cayce taught that authentic self-love creates an energetic field of completeness around us. When you feel complete and fulfilled within yourself, you attract people who are also in a state of completeness, creating relationships based on conscious choice and genuine love, not neediness or lack. The person you wish to attract will begin to perceive this energetic shift in you. They will sense your authentic confidence, your inner peace, your ability to offer unconditional love without expectations. This is an irresistible magnetic energy that makes people naturally want to be around you, not because you need them, but because you have something valuable and rare to offer. But the alchemic transformation of self-love goes beyond attraction. It also prepares you to receive and sustain true love when it arrives. Cayce explained that many people sabotage wonderful relationships because they subconsciously don't feel worthy of love. They create drama, conflict, or pull away when things are going too well. When you work deeply on your self-love, you become capable of receiving abundant love without fear or resistance. You become a clean vessel, prepared to hold the sacred water of true love without cracks or leaks that waste this precious gift.